So if someone offers you to help, you should really say, no, that's okay.
What if you refuse the offer and that person really just leaves?
Then you have made a big mistake. You have to do it all yourself.
Hello. Hi, I'm Lauren from England.
Hi, I'm Rowena from Scotland.
Hi, I'm Owen from Ireland. I feel like I know a lot about our area of the world.
I feel like I know a decent amount.
I also feel like I know the UK quite well.
That's quite difficult.
We definitely all do have our own different cultures.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, what a lot of people don't know is North Ireland, South Ireland, Scotland, England and Wales, we all have different education systems. So in Scotland, for example, university is 4 years, but I know in England it's 3 years. Different accents.
I know obviously we all speak English, but there's also languages in each of the different countries.
So I think a lot of people think the whole of UK is one system, but actually it's, we have our own systems, but we're just united by
Like different governing bodies in each section.
no skyscrapers or neon lights. Why? Not no, but just not many. But I think this applies to all of our countries for similar reasons.
Yeah, there's a similar thing in Ireland, so I'm wondering if it's the same reason.
Scotland's very big on maintaining our architecture because Scotland buildings, British buildings in general, British architecture is very beautiful, and especially Edinburgh City, all the buildings are just very, very old. So in Edinburgh and in Scotland, they try to maintain that because they just don't want to ruin what's traditional. It's the same for Ireland.
Yeah, in Ireland also, if a building reaches a certain age, it becomes protected under the government. And in my city, almost every building is at least probably 70 years or older. So they cannot be knocked down.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
protected.
Yeah. Like grade 2 listed buildings can't be touched at all.
Okay, so we have different meaning of words. Some of them I would say maybe you guys might know as well. So in America, they would say pants, but pants in the UK means underwear.
Pants in Ireland means pants.
Oh, really?
I guess we're more
I didn't
we
know
don't-
that. So
we don't
if
say
you
that.
go to Ireland and I want to buy pants, they would literally
They'll
give you.
pants.
Okay.
Like jeans.
Call them trousers.
You don't say trousers unless maybe for a suit.
Yeah, we also say pants.
If you come to Scotland and say, I want to buy pants, they're going to give you underwear. So just be careful, guys.
I think I have said that to my British friends before. Like, oh, I need to buy new pants. And they're like, we'll need to know that.
Yeah, that is TMI.
I like when they say we.
We say we.
Oh yeah,
We.
baby.
Bairn for baby. bairn.
Baby.
Yeah, that's very Scottish.
bad.
I've never heard that before.
What do you say?
For baby? Baby.
Oh, I thought that would be like some,
Some crazy
some
word.
crazy word.
So the first Irish cultural thing is slagging. And I feel like you do have this too. So in Ireland, we show our love by being mean to each other.
Yes.
Right? Do you have that?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. If you love someone, you're gonna take the piss out of them and just kind of be mean. It's slagging, but it comes from a place of like love, and like everyone understands that there's no harm meant.
Yeah.
It's just kind of joking or anything.
Yeah. Basically teasing someone
Yeah.
for fun.
The second Irish cultural thing is we don't tip all the time. There are certain situations where you do tip, but it's not like that widespread.
Do you get like service bill?
The service is rarely included. That would be very unusual in Ireland. I can only think of 2 situations where you would tip. Is like a dinner type meal, like in a nice restaurant, or maybe in a taxi you might give keep the change. Other than that, like if you go like for somewhere for lunch or just a cafe or anywhere else like a bar, we don't.
Do you tip in English?
It kind of depends. Some places will automatically include the service fee on our bill, on the receipt, but most of the time we will just leave a tip in cash at around 10%. But that's more like if I'm going like out with maybe like 5 friends and the
like going out
server
for
had,
everything.
if it's out and the server had, you know what I mean? Like if it was a bit
Busy.
difficult,
Yeah.
so we would tip like that, but usually only 10%.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time, not really.
I think it's the same in Scotland. It's not mandatory, but you just feel like you should.
You should, yeah.
Yeah.
And the last cultural thing in Ireland is refusing the first offer.
Okay.
So if someone offers you to help, you should really say, no, that's okay.
What if you refuse the offer and that person really just leaves?
Then you have made a big mistake. You have to do it all yourself. So you refuse the offer, but it's kind of expected that they will offer again. You know?
Yeah, hopefully.
Like, no, it's okay, I don't need help. Are you sure now I'll help you now? Okay, fine.
So
It's
at the
kinda
second one, you say yeah.
you can accept the second one, yeah. Unless if you really don't want it, then you can say no then.
Okay.
But yeah, usually people will offer a second time, just in case.
I feel like in Britain it's quite similar as well.
Yeah, usually just kind of like, oh no, it's all right.
British etiquette.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's, like, it's all right, and then you're like, you sure? Like, I don't mind, and then they're like, yes, help me, please. Yeah, it's just kind of trying to be more polite.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The first cultural thing for England is running late for appointment. I can confirm with 100% accuracy that this is correct. English people are quite late all the time, myself included. My watch is actually set 4 minutes fast so that I'm not late. So running 30 minutes late for a doctor's appointment is fine. So it's not fine, it's completely not fine to do that. But we unfortunately have this issue in the UK where doctor's appointments will run at about a 30-minute late interval basically every time you go. So people will be waiting around for 30 minutes. So
Isn't
now,
that why they're 30 minutes late?
well, that's the thing.
That's a
So
vicious
whoever the
cycle.
person was who was 30 minutes late has kind of slowed everyone down. So now people will actually turn up late for the doctors, which is just continuing the problem. So don't do that. Turn up on time, even if you have to wait. You never know, you could get seen earlier, so stop doing that.
I agree. In Scotland, whenever I went to see my doctor, I always had to wait in the waiting room for quite a while
Yeah.
before I was seen.
Yeah, so that's why people think it's okay to be late.
Yeah.
So the second one is queuing all the time. Never push into a queue. I completely agree. We will queue everywhere and anywhere.
Yeah.
Like you've seen those pictures and it's like people at Heathrow Airport with no kind of barriers and they just queue like this.
Yeah.
It's just so natural. Queuing for the bus, people will not push in front of you. Like if you've been waiting
Yeah.
for the bus, we will queue and then get on the bus in order. Like no one is gonna suddenly cut in or anything. Like
Yeah.
that would be seen as really, really rude.
Yeah.
Okay, the third one is when it's sunny, people go out in a t-shirt. Yes, 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 yes. People may not check the weather and just kind of look outside and see that it's sunny and go out in summer clothing. Like that's pretty common. It could be 16 degrees outside, but they see the sun and they're like, yep, let's go. T-shirts, shorts. We tend to just burn, myself included. People tend to burn a lot. Is it on purpose? I'm not sure because I'm very proper with my sun cream. Like I don't like getting burnt. So I think other people just kind of put one layer of sun cream on and then go out and then just let themselves bake.
Well, I think the weather in general in all of our countries is, I would say if it's over 20 degrees, where everyone's like, wow,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
barbecues and going to the beach, but even 20 is not that warm because we
Yeah.
have so much wind. So even if it was 20 with the wind, it feels like it's 15.
Yeah.
Ireland is so gloomy all the time. The second the sun comes out, everyone just gets so excited. They're just like,
Exactly.
the sun's out. It could be 15 degrees or even 20 degrees. And everyone will probably like go to the beach, they'll be taking their clothes off, they'll be tanning. Just because we don't get sun that much, so we just want to make those. I mean,
Because we don't get a lot of sun in general,
Yeah.
it's quite overcast a lot
my
of the
complexion,
time.
I don't really do well in the sun,
Yeah.
so I usually stay hidden because I just go burnt, like burnt.
So in today's video, we talked about the differences between England, Scotland and Ireland. And we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, leave a comment below and see you next time.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.